Okay, I'm on Amy Connell's house. It is November 30th, 2010. She's got a leak inside of her kitchen, and upon coming up on the roof and investigating, the first thing that jumps out to me is there's a leak at the window on the inside. The reason for this leak is going to be her siding in front of the dormer. If you look, it's not sealed. Whoever put it up just put it up, and didn't seal it up or anything like that. Also, there's a little chip in this slate right here, which will allow the water to get in and run down along this. And looking around a little bit more, I really like to inspect roofs. Looks like somebody tied some shingles into a slate roof. They actually brought the shingles up past the slate real good so the headlamp covers. Unfortunately, what they didn't do was they didn't make sure that the break on this shingle was in the middle of this slate here. So what you have is two lines going straight down. And at this point right here, there is an opening to the roof. That can definitely cause a leak. Also, when they, I guess they did the slate, they repaired it, they weren't very gentle with the valley, which the valley has a lot of little pock marks and scars from like tools and stuff. Also, looking around, I saw a shingle that, in the transition where the flatter roof transitions to the steeper roof. There's actually a hole in this one. It looks like they probably dropped a tool or they dropped a slate, because it looks like she just had her chimney redone in copper and some slate. It looks pretty good. Another thing is somebody's been up here and they put tar in her valley. That's a really big no-no. That's very unprofessional. Like homeowners do that a lot, so I won't say too much just in case somebody here did it. I also see where the slate capping is kind of coming loose, and under this capping, if you can look right here, I don't know if this camera will focus, there's actually wood there. What should be on this, underneath every layer of slate is a piece of step flashing. It's actually carpet flashing. What it should be is actually, this should be a little bit longer, would it cover up to here. What they do is they slide underneath, and then you'll lap it over, slide another one under this layer, so you won't have any problems. This can definitely be an issue. I would advise against putting tar or caulking it, because, the next person that comes to try to actually fix it will have a really big problem with tar and caulk all over the place. Also, whoever put these shingles in, this is a valley metal. They put a piece of step flashing over the valley metal, which is never good. Once you're roofing, you should put one material down and then overlap it with another. Whatever's on the bottom should never be overlapped with what's on the top. The top always has to overlap the bottom. So that could definitely be causing an issue. Another thing that I noticed is when they did the valleys, they did an open valley and they didn't dub their shingles. If you can look and see in this valley, there's a point on that shingle. What happens is water hits these points and it can run along the shingles and find a way in. It's very important to dub your shingles on something that's this pitch, which is about a 3 or a 4. Also, she's got nails popping up out of the shingles. There's one as well. So that can cause a leak. I suspect since they did it like this that they probably got some nails too close to the center of the valley. What I can do today is I can actually, caulk the J channel. I put a piece of metal under that that shingle there, and I could probably put a piece of metal right here where the crotches meet, where that crotch is right on top of this crotch. I'll put a piece of metal there. Also, there's another thing that's really bad. When they tied this shingle roof in to this slate roof, what they did was they just put their shingle under the slate, and it doesn't come past, you know, the headlap, what I was talking about earlier. And what they did was they just caulked it. It's very negligent. They just caulked these slates in order for it not to leak, in which it will not stop a leak. So this could be a definite problem right here as well. They also broke this slate, which is not a good thing. It'll cause us problems in the future. And the corners don't look very nice to me. These corners should be brought out further, you know, just to keep the water out. Once I opened this up a little bit, there was so much debris that just came out of here, and you know, it's just from, you know, it's just catching all the debris and catching all the water, and it's probably just drawing it into the house. But you can definitely see a leak here. That can be a pretty big issue. So we'll just seal it up for her and let her see this video, and then we'll go from there.